Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I am talking a little bit lower today because I'm just getting over bronchitis, and I have a few things that I really want to do that I think will be a little more helpful with my collection and just like where things are at the moment. I definitely want to redo this drawer. um, I currently have most of my foundations in the front and on the side, and then I also have my primers here. And this is sort of it looks like a spice rack holder for a drawer, but I created it just using cardboard and like cupboard drawer liner. I'm not even sure what you'd probably call that, but I just call it cupboard liner. Anyhow, as much as I love this, my collection it's really nice. It's really full, but it's to the point where there's just so much stuff that it just looks like a big hot mess. And I don't have a lot of space to add an extra drawer to separate things out. Now, that being said, I do have, let me just raise you guys up a little bit here. This is going to be a little bit awkward for now, but I do have this drawer that I may consider using down the road as sort of like a cream product drawer slash powder, like setting powder, because I have like my big powders. This would never fit in that drawer below, like, and in this drawer all my setting powders are supposed to be at the back here. So my concealers are here, and all my pressed powders and setting powders are back here. I would like this drawer to strictly be concealer, primer, and foundation. And instead of using these drawers, I would like to use these ones that I got from Marshall's. And also these little ones here, because they fit exactly in the Alex 9 drawers. I'll show you the drawer below. I do have them in the drawer below. So this is what it looks like having all those. Like, just everything is so organized and so clean. But in this drawer, it's just a mess. Like, there's just so much stuff everywhere. And I sort of want to make it so that it's cohesive. Like, yeah, things are kind of tilted on the side and everything, and that's great, but all these are already laying down. So what is the point if I have some leaning and all this extra space underneath it that's unused? And why don't I just put them into the bins like I originally planned on doing? I'm still trying to perfect this whole concealer, primer, foundation situation, and I just haven't found the perfect drawer system for me yet. This was working, but then I had used up a bunch of foundations, and I wanted to try a few higher end ones, especially after trying so many samples this year. So I had some points available to me from Shoppers Drug Mart where I got a couple of foundations for free. Some of them were on sale, and so I just thought, like, to replace, that would be amazing. And then, of course, I love getting these little deluxe size samples to color match or color change to match my the way my skin color is at the time. So it's just like a color changing drop. But yeah, I'm looking at everything in here, and I'm very overwhelmed. It just looks like this drawer is completely full, and in all reality, there's so much wasted space in here that I could probably fit way more if I use these plastic drawers, like the inserts. Now, the other thing I may want to do with the one up here that had the face palettes is I do have another face palette drawer down below, and that face palette drawer has sort of like a containery type thing. It's like a two-sided container, and it has a bunch of my cream products, and I do like the cream products in there because a lot of them are standing up. But I also have a lot of much smaller cream products that I could potentially incorporate a drawer for like all cream products. And then I'm thinking maybe my loose powders, because I am on a loose powder kick. I'm really enjoying it. It really makes my skin look great. After I've completed my makeup, it's just nice to have a really beautiful set on my face, and the loose powder has just been looking lovely for that. So yeah, I got to figure out what to do. So today what we're going to work on is, I think, emptying this drawer and pulling out this cardboard thing and rearranging the drawer using these things. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm not sure how much editing I'm going to do, so you'll have to bear with me. This may be a long video if I'm not able to edit it, but if I am, awesome. Let's get started. So this is the little thing that I made out of cardboard, and I'm going to keep it just in case I want to go back and change it back later. But for now, we're just going to pull everything out. See, I still have another concealer over here that doesn't fit, and another foundation, like a tinted one, that doesn't fit. So now I already have some of these containers in here, but I am going to take this stuff out because I want to sort of do other things, like use the containers in other ways. I'm probably just going to hang on to the concealers the way that they are for now, because I don't really have a spot to put them. But I have a lot of these containers, so that'll be okay. And the drawer is relatively clean. I mean, there's like one little piece of something that needs to come out, I think, because I always have everything usually in these containers or in other containers, like the one I created. Okay, so I only have 3 of these. I may have to go and pick up a few more if I can find them. They're very hard to find, and sometimes they are broken. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I'm going to put the long ones at the back, because if I have a short one in front, it's easier for me to grab the long one out to review what's in there. So I think I'm going to do it that way. So these fit perfectly. Like, there's like the slightest, tiniest movement, but that's it. I think in the far one, I'm going to start with maybe like primer first with concealer, and maybe then foundations, and then I could have 3 for foundations and then my setting powders back here perhaps. So let's start with primers back here. So I shouldn't need too big of an area for the primers. And I think if I took them all out of these packages, I would even have more room. So I'm probably just going to do that. Even though it's nice to have them in packaging, sometimes it just gets to take up too much space. Like I can't even fit the all-nighter grip one in here. And I'm gonna just leave that one how it is. It fits pretty good. And I'll throw that one on top. I have another smaller-ish one. Actually, yeah, that should be good there. I have a couple of longer ones from Clinique and L'Oreal, and then just this one from Milk Makeup, and that will close. So I think that's good, and I think that's all I have for primers, so that works out great. Now for concealer, I'm just going to switch this out because all my concealer is pretty much in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to sort things any other way. Let's see. I should take some out of their packaging. I do have some in the packages still, and I don't necessarily need them in the packages. I know I haven't used most of these, so let's make some room. What's this one? Oh, I heard really good things about this Physicians Formula Butter Glow one, and I've had it for months and I still haven't used it. The only thing I don't like is the sponge on the tip, so I may have to pull that off, but so far we're looking okay. And I think that's it for, that looks so much better for concealer. Like that looks so much more clean after pulling just a couple of the boxes or the items out of the boxes. This one is for my brows for a later date. I'll use it on my face too, but so far I'm really loving the way that this is. It'll be easy to pick things out of, and my drawer closes. So now we'll try and do setting powders first. So I do have a few coming, and I also have this one, this massive beast from One Size, which actually does fit, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to, oh, I might be able to stack that upright. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to use some of these. See, when I have a KVD Lock-It powder foundation, I have a One Size Turn Up the Base powder foundation, and I have been using my L'Oreal ones. These ones I can get through pretty quickly, I think. And I would really just like everything to be kind of standing, honestly. I have the Beauty Bakery Better Not Bitter, the flower one, and I have a Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. I also have a little Hourglass Mineral Veil, whatever you want to call it. And then the Laura Mercier. This was gifted to me from Andrea from Pretty as a Peacock. And it is the original Mineral Veil. And oh my gosh, that's a brand new one, Andrea, my goodness. Okay, I think think that's not going to fit, and it's not going to close. So let me see if I take this out of here. I don't think that's going to help. If I kept that there and it would stay there, I could close this. Okay, that's kind of junky, but once I get all of the other things in here, all the foundations, I will be able to close this, and this will probably lean on something at that point. So, okay, the only thing we have to do now is foundations. And I can't even believe how fast this is going. So, let's start with the taller ones first. I don't think, oh yeah, these are going to fit in here. So I can put a couple of my newer ones to the front. Taller ones that I want to try relatively soon. I have, okay, so KVD, you guys see KVD Locket. This one was half off. I have the foundation from ABH. I have the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish. This is stunning and the perfect color match for me. Mine is in the shade 260N. Highly recommend. And then I have the Very Valentino LN3. I think this will be perfect for me right now. It might even actually be a little bit too dark. But I do want to try this one very soon. It's absolutely stunning. I have tried it in sample form. And then I have the Urban Decay Hydromaniac tinted one, which is stunning as well. And I kind of want to, I don't think I can stack these, can I? Oh yeah, perfect. And I think I'm going to put the LYS here and just lay the Hydromaniac on top of here. So that's kind of, I just put the LYS because it's quite wide, and then I put that on top of there. Now I have a ton of little ones. I also have this Bobbi Brown one. I'm not going to have any room for it at the front, so it's just going to have to go in here. Same with my MAC one, and then the rest. So we have the e.l.f. Halo Glow. We have the L'Oreal Infallible. I have this in a lighter shade that I'm currently using. I also have Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. I don't think you can get this anymore. There's also a Fit Me from Maybelline, which is really beautiful, and this matches me perfectly as well. And it's very nice unbridled. It makes the skin look extremely pure and mattified and just like no flaws. It's beautiful. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. And then I have a few smaller ones. Actually, this one's quite large. This is the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen. I'll just put that up here. And then we have the Hydroflex Tarte C20S in Light Sand. This is also a pretty good match for me. I guess it depends on the season though. The Fenty Beauty, excuse me, Eavesdrop in the shade 05. This is gorgeous. I'm going to keep this up at the front because it's perfect and stunning. And then I have a Quo Beauty, which is very similar to the MAC Face and Body, which is why I wanted to get it, because I want to do a test. It looks just as watery, and I love a watery foundation, so try that. And then last but not least, I have 3 of these little samples. I have the Gucci one, the Charlotte Tilbury one, and the Too Faced one. So let's see if I can stand these up in here. Oh, please fit in here. You're not going to fit, are you? I might just have to lay you down back here. Okay, let's see. Everything fits. This is so great. The only thing that's bothering me really is this and the fact that this one doesn't have a home, but it's fine. I'll just lay it there. So I am so incredibly thrilled at the way this drawer looks right now. I will definitely have an issue with setting powders once I get the new ones, but I go through them quite quickly, and I might take this one out, and possibly the Kat Von D one soon, and move them up into my bin where I want to use things up in projects. So I cannot believe how good everything looks in here. I actually thought I was going to have more room, but if I'm being honest, it just looks more organized, and I do have like the tiniest bit of space on top. Like I could probably fit another foundation on top of this one, on top of this one. I can move this back here and have another foundation on top of this one. I could probably fit a few more concealers. So it's nice because I think it's made things breathable and easier for me to get at everything. And I like the fact that if I really want to grab this out, all I have to do is take this off, pull this, like take this little front drawer out, and then pull this forward, and I can see everything. So I really like these little drawer systems. I think they're perfect. And I'm sorry the alignment, I'll just take you guys off of here, but I wish the alignment of this was better. This is what we look like now. So amazing. I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised with how this looks, especially the fact that I can physically see all of my foundations and they're not hidden on top of each other at the side and at the back. I can see everything now. So yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this organization. I may still change things up depending on how things go with this drawer, because I will have loose powders I'll probably have to store in here for now. I'm not sure if I'm even going to take them out of here and put them all in here down the road and just have a little bit of extra space. But for now, I'm loving this, and I can't wait to see everything dwindle down a little bit by little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.